So, I got distracted today and I decided to make some curry sauce because as I showed you, I bought a lot of curry leaves. If I don't use it, it'll go to waste or I'll freeze it. So I am going to make a curry sauce. I'm going to show you how to do it and hopefully you will not burn your mustard seeds again. Okay, here you go. So onions, chopped tomatoes from a can, turmeric, grated ginger. I have about 6 green chilies there, curry leaves, these are the fresh ones, chili powder, fenugreek seeds and mustard seeds. So this is the other cazuela I actually bought and I'm going to try using it for curries because I think it would be perfect. So you heat it up, put the mustard seeds in there. Wait for it to pop. Actually, I'll put a little bit more oil. Let's see how it goes. And the Indians in Asia use something very similar to this, and it hopefully cooks good curries, you know. And need to see how it goes. So I am getting it to heat with the oil so that it heats with the oil at the same time and it doesn't burn. So, and the other thing that I found with this cazuela is that it actually absorbed a lot of the water that it was soaking in. So I found it quite interesting in comparison to the other one. So waiting it for it to boil, it's taking a long time. I don't know with the cazuelas, can I heat it up high or do I have to work on low? So I'm actually using medium-high heat at the moment. So the heat is not actually very huge because, okay, it's coming together now. So it's starting to happen. Is it starting to pop? Is it starting to pop? It's starting to sizzle. So I prefer to use white mustard seeds because the black mustard seeds, I find the flavor is a little bit different. So there you go. It's starting to happen. Great. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. So it is boiling. And I find that the fresh curry leaves smells so beautiful. And I think I'm going to plant a curry leaf tree. It is starting to pop. No. Because if it's not popping, then the oil is not hot enough. And when the oil is not hot enough, you won't get the right flavors out of the curry leaves. So, should be interesting. There we go. Excellent. Okay, it's starting to pop, so I pour in the chilies, I pour in the curry leaves, I pour in the fenugreek seeds, and I also pour in the ginger, and I cook it, just fry it, and it smells amazing. When you use dried curry leaves, the effect is different, and the sauce is just not as fragrant. So stirring it, and I'm finding it quite interesting cooking with one hand. It smells beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I didn't get this fragrant curry smell when I was cooking at your place because it was dried curry leaves. And then I cook it for a little longer. You must make sure that you keep stirring it so that it doesn't go brown. Brilliant. And then I pour in, nice, very nice. And you never use olive oil as well because we get the heat quite high and olive oil burns very easily. And it ruins the flavor of the curry as well. Okay, so pour in the onions. You actually have the exact same blender. You sort of cook the onions until it's somewhat brown. A little bit brown, not too much, actually. Need to get the rest of it out so you don't waste anything. Cooking very, very nicely, and it's the perfect pot for this. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so I'm cooking this. Stirring it. It smells wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I just want to make some sauce and so that I have it in the fridge. I won't have a lot of time over the next couple of days, and I can just cook some chicken and put some chicken in it, or put some vegetables in it, but I just want to get some sauce, in the fridge, or I can even freeze it. It smells so good. Smells absolutely brilliant. You know the crab cakes that I made? I actually chopped up some of that curry leaves really finely, and I mixed it in instead of, I used the curry leaves instead of the cilantro, and it turned out really nice too. Sort of gave it a very subtle Asian sort of feel about it. Actually, it wasn't even Asian, it just tasted really nice. Okay. Keep stirring it, make sure it doesn't brown. As in, make sure the spices, as in the fenugreek seeds and the, what do you call it? Mustard seeds, don't go black. That's almost done. I pour in the tomatoes, and then I pour in the chili powder, and I pour in the turmeric. And I stir it all in. Doesn't that look beautiful? I need to boil some water, because you never put cold water into a hot dish, because then it changes the temperature of the dish, and then you have to heat it up all over again. Look at that, isn't that sensational? Look at that. That is brilliant. That looks brilliant. So I put in about 400 mils of coconut milk. That's 200 mils. That's a 200 ml can. And I've got the other can. Need to have that really thick consistency, and then I put in 200 mils of water. And you know, that's basically it. You wait for it to boil, and then so I don't use pepper in these things. So I season it with some good sea salt. Yup, curry not salty enough, terrible. So as you know, I'm quite generous with salt when I cook. And if it's not hot enough, you just add chili powder, or you chop some bird's eye chili in it. So, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Perfect. That's it. That's the curry sauce. And then you add chicken. So with chicken, you fry the chicken in coriander powder, and or for me, this I would probably put vegetables in it, carrots, cauliflower, whatever you have, and that's it. Or in winter, I have this as a spicy soup. It's nice. Perfect. That's it. Curry sauce made. There you go. Bye.